Hello twin flames and welcome to the Divine Masculine reading for Thursday. So we're going to bring in this gorgeous deck today, Energy and Spirit Oracle. And as you can see on the front, you've got a beautiful dove there flying free. Or you may see there as a seagull, because seagulls are also masters of the earth because they can walk on land. The masters of the air because they can fly. And they are masters of the sea because they go in the sea. So this is really the energy of the Divine Masculine. When they harness their power, anything is possible. And the door's open. So you can see the cage, the door is open and the bird is flying free. And that's why I've really been guided to use this deck for the masculines today, because they are opening the doors of their life to fly free. You know, they're releasing themselves from things that they feel caged by. Whether that's a relationship they're in, or a job that's draining their energy, or an addiction, or their own fear. They are opening that door in that cage and they are ready to fly free. So I want to use this deck to see what we need to know. So thank you, angels. Wow, straight out there. And another card here. So the first card is letting go of urgency. Wow. Now, this is really interesting because the masculines have had this urgent energy, you know, where they've been feeling a bit crazy because they've been worrying about you moving on. They've been getting a little bit jealous. They've been wondering what you're doing and where you're spending your time. And they've really been thinking about this, and it's been creating stress. So as much as a sense of urgency is good, because it makes us get things done, it also brings in stress. And when we feel stressed, we don't feel very well. We feel angry, frustrated, and there's a lot of pain there. And we don't want the masculines in that energy when they're moving towards us. So they need to release that urgent feeling. So the sense of urgency to come forward is a good thing. But that fear around it, the fear around why they need to do it now, because if they're jealous or they're worried or they're in anxiety, that isn't a good vibration. So the letting go of urgency, it says surrender, freedom from time constraints. So again, the masculines get very stressed out when they feel like they are on a time constraint, when they feel that they have to do things in a certain timeline. And that can be because as divine feminines, we try and put limits on things or conditions on things, or we demand things a certain way. And love cannot be controlled like that, especially twin flame love, because it's unconditional. So when we put timelines on things and we demand that of our twin, like saying, right, I'm giving you till September, or I'm moving on, or, you know, we say you've got to do this by this time, the masculines feel very stressed and they feel very pressured, and that can push them further away. So this is another message for the divine feminine, to let go of when and allow things to flow in divine timing, but also to let go of that need to control. So the masculines can come forward in their own time. So they know what they want. They're already planning things. You know, there's lots of paperwork on the desk here, and the laptop's open. So this is about open communication. You know, the door is open for them to move forward. But when they feel stressed and pressured, they move further within. So surrender the time. Feel free. And this really, you know, resonates with the feminine reading today, because we've got freedom for the feminine. So the masculine needs more freedom, to feel free to be himself, to feel free to come forward at the right time. And we've got 19 and 17 in this card. So 19 is also about a new beginning on their spiritual pathway, you know, moving towards that. And they know that. They know they have a mission with you, and they are on the right path. You know, we've got the number 17. So again, the 17 energy there, very powerful. I feel some of you may receive communication between now and the 17th, which is on Sunday. So very powerful energy. But surrender the when. So the masculines are releasing themselves from stress about the time things are taking. It's like the angels are saying, it's okay, take your time. There's no need to rush, slow down and do it right, instead of rushing it and doing it wrong. We've got kinship. It says community, your group. So the masculines crave kinship. You know, kin, people who get them, people who love them, people who understand them for who they are. Now, they may have people around them like that already, friends, And they may be in fear of how these friends are going to react when they speak their truth or show the world and them who they truly are. So their circles are changing because they are now craving people of like-minded energy. So they're not the person they were, and they're still evolving into the person they are becoming. So this is also about moving towards the new people, a community, a change. So you know how that is, Divine Feminine, because when you've been around people all your life and you open up to your spiritual power and you understand you are a twin flame and you start becoming this positive ray of light, that may not resonate with people you've been spending time with because they may not have the same belief systems as you or the same understanding as you. So you naturally become distant, you naturally gravitate away from each other because you want different things. So it feels like the people around your masculine want different things to your masculine because your masculine wants new things in their life. They want to be authentic and powerful and strong. So this is showing you that they are moving towards a new beginning. And 32 is to have faith in your connection because that's true kinship. You are kindred spirits. You are one. And remember, what's happening for you is usually happening for them. So changes. So think about your life right now and what changes you're making and what you're working on. The masculines are mirroring that too, even if you can't see it or you're not aware of that in the physical world. So they have this sense of urgency to move on from whatever they're doing. And that can also bring in stress, especially if, they've got friends around them or community around them or family around them. So they need to break away from that too and move towards good things and having time with people that really do get them for who they are, their true self. And we've got Shamanic Healer. And again, this is 17. It says cleansing attunement. So I love this because the number 17 is showing the masculines are on the right path towards their mission, their journey, their relationship with you and a new community. Because I feel a lot of the masculines are going to be embracing their healing abilities in a community. Like George embraces his healing abilities with the community of his channel. Like you guys are probably on George's channel, so we're all a community. So he's sharing that with the world. And look at the eagle spirit here. The eagle is about ideas in the mind that manifest in the real world. So the masculine wants to fly like the eagle. The eagle is about raising your vibration and, becoming strong and becoming a creator and becoming the magician and manifesting your dreams. And he wants to share this with his community. And he can't do that right now where he is because he's in the wrong type of energy. So he needs to free himself up to be free to be himself, and then the right people will come. So this is also about platforms to share his true knowledge and his true wisdom and his true self. Whether that's connected with music, creativity, psychic things, or something he wants to share about his journey in his life and his self. So the masculines have a mission here, which you already know, and he's showing you he's moving towards that. He may also be getting healing from a shaman or a guru or, the guides he has around him. So I feel he's going through deep healing as well in dreams. In dreams, the masculines can go on journeys. They can go on journeys of healing where they go places and do things. And, George does. He knows he's astral travelled. He knows that he visits other realms in his dreams. And he knows he's being given guidance too. So he goes on a very lucid dream journey. And I feel the masculines are going through this too. So that, even if they're around people, I feel they're rising up above those people to connect with their own energy. So they're seeing things in a different way. But their friends as well, some of the masculines' friends are also showing them the truth. They may be in loving relationships. They may be happy in their job. They may be, living a good life. And your masculine is looking at their life and thinking, why are you happy? I need to make changes to be happy too. They're giving me tooth pain connected with decisions. So they're very sensitive to what's going on around them. They're noticing things around them. That's why they're having issues with the eyes, where the eyes run or they feel like they've got grit in the eye or they're having eye problems. But they need to release this sense of stress around urgency and around timelines and getting this done, because it is causing stress within them. And that can also be slowing them down. So when they release that and they don't feel pressured to do anything, they're more inclined to do it. It's very powerful. So big changes coming in. You know, when I ask George to do something, he seems to take a long time to do it. If I just let him do it by himself, he does it very quickly. So the Divine Feminine's main lesson in this lifetime is to stop controlling the situation, to let go of control, to allow things to unfold, to not get stressed out if things aren't happening now, and to release the when and just enjoy the moment and giving back to self and feeling free. And that brings in a real peaceful inner energy. And the masculines are feeling that when you release that, because when you're stressed out over the timing, they feel it. You are one soul. Of course they're going to feel it, and they feel pressured. There's a card in the Dark Truth deck. I want to bring it in. Let me find it. Okay, there's a card in the Dark Truth deck, and obviously I created this deck through talking to the angels and channeling the masculine. So I want to read you what it says, okay, because it's about pressure. It's about pressure. Let me find it. In fact, there's so many cards in here that, you know, mean something. They want me to, yeah, look at this. I'm anxious. I struggle with pressure. At work, at home, with you, I struggle because it makes me feel rushed to do things I'm not ready to do. And that's something I have to heal. Okay? So he's saying, I have to heal the feeling pressured, the feeling rushed. This is a core wound he has to heal. And when you allow him to move forward in his own time, in his own way, without a timeline, he heals that. But you obviously pressuring him, which you have in the past, because we all have in some way, you know, needing another message, needing a reply, needing an answer. We've all been there. You know, we've all done that. And that's also allowed him to access that wound and start to heal it. So he's letting you know this is something he's healing. I struggle with pressure. At work, at home, with you, I struggle because it makes me feel rushed to do things I'm not ready to do, and that's something I have to heal. So he's ready to do it. He's ready in his mind. It's just his body that's taking a little bit longer, and that's why he's going through a healing. So if he is spending time with friends, or he does seem to be active in the community, he is learning what he needs to learn from them to make changes in his own life. But he's definitely striving for more. He's already out the door here, Luke. He's already halfway out the door. So he's nearly there. So let go of the when and trust the journey, because you are safe and there's nothing to fear. So give it to God. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.